GoForEmuna with David Perlow, Erev Shabbat. I'm here, I'm seeing all these young people, and these are the exact same streets that I was living in, you know, as a 22-year-old trying to find myself here in Jerusalem by going to Esha Torah. You know, I didn't come from really a highly observant background in Judaism, and when I got to go on the birthright trip, so there was an opportunity to go learn in the yeshiva in a place of Jewish learning, you know, learning more about your traditions, and I hopped on that. You know, I was going through some personal dilemmas, you know, had questions about life. Is there a God? Is there not a God? What about the Holocaust? You know, how can a God do that? And you know, I had questions, just like everyone. The difference is that I did something about it. I went and I looked out for those answers. I didn't just, you know, keep my own opinions. You know, I went and I looked. I tried to find, you know, what do our top rabbis have to say about this? And it just did the whole difference. It shaped my life entirely. I suggest that every Jew, when he can, take the time. Go to a place of Jewish learning. Go to a yeshiva. Test it out 3 days. Go out there. There's tons of programs. There's tons of free programs. There's so much. So many scholarships. And because, you know, when you live a Torah life, things work out. You might not have $1 million house, but you know what? That doesn't mean that you're happy if you have $1 million house. You know, I know. Where I grew up, everyone had $1 million house, and where I grew up, all those kids were on drugs. So, you know, the goal of life is not having $1 million house. It can be a goal, but the real goal is to know who you are. And unfortunately, many Jewish people, as a result of histories, the last centuries, heavy amount of stress on the Jewish people, the Holocaust and pogroms and assimilation. Everyone is running away. No one wants to know who they are. And if you ask a Jew basic questions on the street, he's like, oh, you know, I remember I went to bar mitzvah. I had a bar mitzvah when I was 13, and I haven't been in a synagogue since. This is a failure on our part. It's our job to know who we are. And no one needs to be a rabbi tomorrow. You don't even have to be a rabbi, but you should try. That's the whole goal of life, is developing that connection with Hashem, with God. And I'm not going to say any more. I just want to suggest to you all, okay, if you're single and you're in college, what the hell are you doing? Get out here. This is the best place to be. Follow your dream. Follow a dream. Learn Hebrew. Go to the army. Find a girl. Find a soldier. Get married. What are you wasting your time for? Dreams come true in Israel. You know, it's not you know, that's why they call it Israel. Because it's real. It's real. It's the real deal out here. Life's different, but you get used to it real quick, and you'll love it. Come out to Israel. This is David Perlow with GoForEmuna. We'll see you broadcasting a few more videos before Pesach. Have a wonderful Shabbos.